again. Welcome to Daily Inspirations. I am Michelle Dawn. Today I am decorating my lined vertical VillabeauTIFFul planner with the VillabeauTIFFul In Bloom kit from April 2022. Some Girlboss Ana Tapes. And I'm going to try to incorporate these two gel pens from Archer and Olive, and these two calligraphs, is that what they call them? Also from Archer and Olive. And let's get to it. May is Creative Beginnings Month, so I decided to try a couple of a little extra creative things for my planner for the week. And one of them is that I took the design on the notepad in the In Bloom kit from VillabeauTIFFul and I cut it out. I cut the white space out so that I could use the design as a sticker. And then I also did a tip-in. I made a tip-in, and you'll see that at the end of the video. If you're new to my channel, I just wanted to let you know that I do voiceovers because my brain can't process doing something creative and talking about it at the same time. And also, I really enjoy educating. I was a teacher prior to disability, and then disability made me want to educate people about health. So you can't take the teacher out of me, I guess. Therefore, today's Plan With Me voiceover is going to be about Creative Beginnings Month, which is May. I am reading to you today from nationaltoday.com. Creative Beginnings Month comes around every May, and we are thrilled to celebrate it by doing the best thing possible, being creative. A lot of us have many creative project ideas up our sleeves, and what better time than now to execute them? These projects do not need to be over the top or complicated. They can be anything simple and creative, like writing a haiku, making a bookmark, or even a photography project. History of Creative Beginnings Month. Everything we see around us is the result of a creative idea that eventually materialized. A lot of people tend to think creativity is not for them or is only restricted to artistic spheres. However, that is far from the truth. Creativity is all around us. It exists in fields of science, art, technology, sports, you name it. We have to use our creative minds for almost every act we perform. Creativity can even be used in the most unusual ways. For instance, once a college freshman named Craig Wallace developed a nuclear fusion reactor out of junkyard parts and very cheap materials. No one really knows when Creative Beginnings Month began, but it's definitely an important event. A great way to encourage people to step out of their comfort zones and pick up a creative project or let the creativity flow into their lives in different ways. There are varying opinions on the origins of creativity. Some claim it began back in the days when humans made tools for hunting, while others say it started with Australian Aborigines and the invention of the boomerang. Many even state that creativity can be traced back thousands of years ago to the Stone Age, when people carved inscriptions and drawings on the walls of caves. Another report claims that creativity and the art of creation started with the people of Egypt and Mexico. It is also said that ancient creativity comes from Asian countries like India, Iran, Cambodia, etc. We celebrate Creative Beginnings Month so that people can awaken their hidden creative skills. Each person uses creativity differently and in their own way. This month is now celebrated by several countries across the globe. Next on nationaltoday.com, we have Creative Beginnings Month activities. Number 1, plant a home vertical garden. Have you been thinking of bringing a little green into your life? Why not get creative and plant your own vertical garden at home? If you have a balcony, even better. Creative Beginnings Month is the perfect time to start a little green creative project. It will also help to contribute to a greener planet. Number 2, draw a mandala. Mandalas are extremely popular and they're fairly easy to do on your own. You can even watch an online tutorial to learn how to draw one properly. Drawing mandalas is said to be therapeutic. It acts as a great way to de-stress and it helps build patience. Number 3, create a photo journal. How about creating a digital photo journal but with a twist? Choose one location and one time of the day. Take a photo at the same place and same time every single day during Creative Beginnings Month. At the end of the month, you'll have a photo journal of beautiful shots showcasing how each day can be beautiful in its own way. Looking back at my spread for just a minute, I intended to do a kind of ombre sort of thing with the Girlboss Ana Tapes. So I started with like a peachy pink and then I went toward the more pinker side and then I was going to do light purple and then darker purple. It didn't work out the way I wanted it to. So you'll see here in a minute that I did change the first one to the other color of pink so that the left side of the page has the same color of pinks and the right side of the page will have the same color of purples. I don't know, it just looked better for me that way. The next thing that we're going to talk about from nationaltoday.com are 5 interesting facts about creativity. Number 1, shower thoughts. It's said that 72% of people have creative insights while they're in the shower. Number 2, creativity thrives in solitude. While group work does help, it is when people are alone that they engage in constructive internal reflection, which boosts creativity. Number 3, daydreaming may be good for creativity. According to research, daydreaming provides a mental incubation period that enhances creative thinking. Number 4, creativity and imagination are different. Many people use the words imagination and creativity interchangeably. However, the former means thinking of something that doesn't exist, and the latter means making an idea a reality. And number 5, creative people are messy. Messy and cluttered spaces can help the brain focus on the bigger picture and boost creativity. I can attest to that. I like to think of myself as a creative person. However, I think of my son as a very creative person, and he is very messy. I hope he doesn't mind if I told you that. I think everybody knows already. I don't know. Maybe it's just a boy thing. Who knows? The last section on nationaltoday.com is why we love Creative Beginnings Month. The first one is creativity fosters innovation. Creativity is known to expand our senses. Creative thinkers look at problems differently. Creativity helps to foster innovation and enables a person to solve an issue efficiently. Thus, Creative Beginnings Month is vital to encourage people to tap into their creative minds and celebrate the benefits of creativity. The second one is creativity enables self-awareness. Creativity is the path to authenticity, and creative thoughts require us to tap into our consciousness. It helps us become self-aware and recognize our potential and limits. Creative Beginnings Month is the right time to start or resume a creative project and embark on the journey to self-awareness. And lastly, from nationaltoday.com, creative projects are fun. Who doesn't like a little creative DIY project? Seeing your idea come to fruition in the most creative way can be an extremely satisfying feeling. Creative Beginnings Month is the best time to unleash your creative spirit. Creative planning is obviously my favorite form of creativity or to express myself, but I also really love creative journaling. So it's basically like creative planning, only you're decorating the page in your journal, and I really love that as well. I also love doodling, painting, scratchboard, things like that. So I like to get creative. How about you? Let me know in the comments how you like to get creative. I'm sure that if you're watching this video, one of your favorite ways is planning as well. But let me know what else you do to be creative, and we can give each other ideas and inspire each other. I never wanted this channel to be just a creative planning channel. I want to educate and inspire in other ways as well. It just happened with my health and the move and all of the things that the only way for me to be creative and educate and hopefully inspire at this point is through my planning. But hopefully very soon I will be able to share some mold avoidance tips and even some van life and painting, and oh, I'm getting excited just thinking about it. Okay, back to the tip-in card. I took the notepad sheet of paper and I cut a few strips and glued them together to have more sturdy, rather than just the sheet of paper. It was thicker and more sturdy so that I could attach it. And I left the pink gingham on the side sticking out there so that it would match my spread. I thought it turned out pretty cute, a little journaling card tip in there. And now I'm just tracing the little mushroom punches because I don't have a mushroom hole punch. So I'll just use the actual, just a handheld hole puncher, and then cut out the stems, I guess, of the mushroom. So here I'm doing the hole puncher, and then I'll cut out the stems. Oh, I almost forgot to mention that this kit, In Bloom, was done from VillabeauTIFFul in collaboration with the Girly Geek, and I love it so very much. So don't forget to check her out too. All done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please leave it a like, and I'll see you next time. Stay inspired. Bye.